Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Milwaukee Brewers. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Mike Trout. And that's off the outside edge. And the 2025 season is off and running. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Gwynn. Trout on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Man, is he. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out here on opening day. And that is out of play. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And it remains 2-2. Trout at second with nobody out. Cut out and missed, struck him out, and one away. Chipper Jones, the next to hit for the Angels. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the out on Jones. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And that misses.
Outside.
Ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one fouled off.
Ball, that's in.
Just off the inside edge. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. Hard hit, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And the inning is over. Back here in Milwaukee, starting on the mound in this one, Randy Johnson.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Gary Sanchez at the plate. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him. Swing and a pop-up. Piazza hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Lorenzo Cain up now for the Brewers. And that one in the air center field. Trout settles under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Joe Mauer. Burns back to work. That one ripped but foul. Burns in his 7th season. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slurp. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-0. Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Cain makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So digging in, Grady Sizemore. Sliced hard but foul. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Ball 1 there. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Snags it for the 2nd out. And now batting, Mike Trout. Scored the first run of the game back in the 1st after a single to reach base. And that one handled over to first, and that'll do it. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boo. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad. That one outside, and that is ball 1.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot. Traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. Trout makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Adrian Beltre up now for the Brewers. Johnson. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Trout is there. Nabs it, 2 away now. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-1. Now it's going to be Mark McGwire. Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs, base is empty. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here at American Family Field, top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Tony Gwynn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. Left field, way back there. Makes the catch. 1 down. So up next, Chipper Jones. That one pushed to the left and foul. 0-1 now. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Corey Seager. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that one fouled off. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually Chisholm to second, pulls him off the bag. And here is Jorge Posada. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul out of play. Doyle makes the catch. 2 down. And now Mike Piazza. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's some real power at the plate. Ian Desmond. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And he can't come up with it. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And next for the Angels, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 6-1. Here's Trout. Not your pro. Prototypical leadoff guy, gets on base, yes, but also some power. Check swing, called strike. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. Greenberg. And he's out on the tag. And next for L.A., Tony Gwynn. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Gary Sanchez.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's Lorenzo Cain. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Pitch misses, 2-0. And another ball. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Hank Greenberg. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there. Gone! Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Adrian Beltre up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. And now the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones. That misses, 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Seager now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Cain has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Jorge Posada will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Squirts away a little bit. Jones, the base runner at first with 1 out. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Johnson back to work. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
McGuire takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Johnson keeping him close. Runner at first with no outs here. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play. He swings and fouls one off. One out and a runner at second.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Nice stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. up now. For the Brewers, 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Nen, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the wild pitch will play to run.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 outs with a runner at third. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at American Family Field, top 6. Here's the Angels catcher, Joe Mauer. And there's a foul ball. Just missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So man aboard. Johnny Bench, the next to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Grady Sizemore.
Oh, that's out.
And that's outside. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-3. Foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hernandez brings it in, and there's one away. Tony Gwynn, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Now 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Chipper Jones. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here on opening day. And it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Kane has a beat on it. And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That's down and in.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he went around. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lorenzo Cain. That one missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
1-1.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Greenberg at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That one pushed foul. He goes down looking. Adrian Beltre getting ready. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Just off the outside edge, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. Kane leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
They get the force. That's out number 3. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Posada. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And ball 1.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Doyle makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. This one in the air. Bench should have this one. And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ian Desmond up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. And takes low for ball 1. Doyle, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one missing low. Robert to right field, way back, gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 9-5. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Trevor Hoffman. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now, Rod Carew. Fly ball down the line and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the end. And here is Joe Mauer. Duran back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Doyle makes the grab, one down. Johnny Bench now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Now pitching for the Brewers,
Santana, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Grady Sizemore, the next to hit for the Angels. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Greenberg. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ball.
In the dirt. Sanchez on at first. Nobody out. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now 1 missed. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Seager sizing this one up. Corrals it. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hank Greenberg. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. To third, tag, got him. 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The Halos leading by 4. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Beltre checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Brenton Doyle up now for the Brewers. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Raleigh Fingers.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Oh, right right to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
McGuire stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Out to short, Seager. To first, out to escape a base. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Mike Trout. Fought off foul. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
So in now for the Angels, Tony Gwynn. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Gwynn over at second. 1 down. This one in the air center field. Doyle makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the 9th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Popped up. One down. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Ian Desmond. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Now it's the second baseman. New pitcher in the game for the Angels. Tyler Holton.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Yep, that ball went out.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 strike. Ball, that's outside.
The Brewers down by 4. They're the last half of inning number 9. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 9-8. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Goose Gossage on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Greenberg at the plate now, and that's inside. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
They're down to their final strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Misses inside. 3-2 down. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.